Mike, I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Whoa. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You couldn't script a better start. The defense takes care of business to begin the game, and the special teams, Greg, put up the first points in this one.
Yeah, typically coming into a game, Mike, the coach's concern is, all right, how do I get my defense and my offense to complement one another? Well, in this case, the defense comes out and does their job early with the 3 and out, but it was the special teams that said, all right, offense, you guys can wait your turn. We're going to put up some points here early, and you talk about just a perfect start to this game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 7, Rams nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
46-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Bring it. 70 Lions. Street. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands at motion man.
They run over center with Williams. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Micah Parsons on the tackle. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. motion. He'll set up to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
21 yards.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready? Go!
Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolves!
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready. 2nd and 10.
60 back there! 60 back there! Ready?
Get out of the gun is Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now! Ready?
On the ground, it's Blue. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They send the tight end in motion. Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figure they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Okay, ready? Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. We're taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And some space opens as he's brought down, following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors, that Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Try 50, try 60. Ready, ready?
Milton from the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
A run on 1st and goal. A second effort, and he is in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Man in motion, heading right. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Go! Ready?
They'll run with Blue. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 6.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Man in motion, heading left.
Go.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That one is good. And the Cowboys stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A gain there of 15. First down, L.A.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Forced out wide. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down.
Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that ball. Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Puka. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right back to the air following that pick. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That's another
22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Rams first down.
Ready, set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing now from the gun. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down.
Here we go. Set.
Banjo, banjo,
Huh.
banjo.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 3-yard line.
Get it. Get it, Lions.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, like at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, 18. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A short one taken at the 10. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st down, here's Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Cowboys.
The Cowboy first down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Rams' 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
18 Cardinals. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Throwing, Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
To the ground, a first down run. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 1 yard
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. That's caught! And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 31 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and let's That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. Past the 45. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point try, forthcoming. His kick is good. Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Rams 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Big Lion. Go.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. An even 40 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey! Cougar 19! Unlock Lion! Unlock Lion!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
8 yards to go.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Ready? 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Back into the hands of Watkins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Here we go, Scott. 19 Tigers. Panther 6 in the room.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, L.A.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
31, Rams 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 70 Ranger. Come on, come on.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Finding space inside the 40. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The kicking team off for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point like where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's also great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. They'll return this from the 10. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, ready? Ready? Go!
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No game.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 29.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Ready.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 18-yard line.
That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's taken down up past the 35.
That's good.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Now give up the middle. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 22
They get 22 yards there. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle. He spots the tight end, Ferguson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
60 boxes. 6.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
19 Charger.
He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Viking 18.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, here's Milton. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 card, Mike.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Off play action. Houston, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. $60 Bison. $60 Bison. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go now.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
70. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Blue. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready.
Again, it's Blue.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Buffalo 18. Red. Hawk 7. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Try and throw with Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
32.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. one, incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Back to our ladies. 18, pioneer. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive